Hey everyone, my name is Nolan and welcome back to another Pixel Gun 3D Top 5 video. And today, finally, I am counting down the top 5 Pixel Gun cluster bomb weapons. I don't know why I just said it like that, but I did. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking this video for a very long time. However, I just wanted to get some other videos out of the way, and now I am finally doing it. I know you guys just keep asking, and finally, I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you guys have other top 5 videos you want me to do, make sure to leave those down in the comments. And also, guys, tell me what your favorite weapon is in the game. I don't know, just tell me down in the comments. I genuinely want to know. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Oh, actually no, that's not all I have to say. I have to say one more thing. So I was kind of like looking on the wiki, you know, just to kind of see like what the damage of all these cluster bomb weapons are, and I found that cluster bombs generally are all just bad. I mean, I don't really use them ever, and so I kind of found it difficult to like get good gameplay of these weapons, just because I think that they're all kind of like not that good. They don't live up to the meta, especially some of the older ones like Christmas Ultimatum or not Hardcorn, like the corn launcher one, and then there's another one called Armadillo. All those like are just horrible weapons that you will never want to use just because their damage sucks, and I found that with quite a few of these cluster bomb weapons, so it's kind of unfortunate. I think that cluster bombs need some kind of a buff. Yeah, and with that being said, I guess now we can just jump into the video. Alright, so for number 5, I'm going to put Saboteur. This weapon I find very difficult to use because of like this weird arch thing it has, and also it doesn't one-shot all the time. You kind of need to get lucky with people with low HP, which is why in general cluster bombs are good to play on close range maps, and this one's no exception. I don't know, it's decent, but it still just isn't all that great. I'm not going to win matches with it. Again, you kind of have to get lucky when one-shotting. You're going to have to get like I think there's like a multiple bursts that rain down on people. You kind of have to get all of them to hit the person in order for it to one-shot. And then again, sometimes it doesn't even one-shot. I don't even fully understand how this weapon works, I'll be honest. It's kind of confusing. I mean, it's good, but it's not that great. It's not going to win you matches, and so for that reason, it's number 5. Next up is Earth Spike Spell. This weapon is a legendary weapon, which already makes it like pretty good for its rarity, considering it's usually about a 2-shot. And also, I think that this weapon like just exceeds in performance with other weapons, which is why it's number 4 and not higher, because I think that the time that this weapon truly shines is when you use it in like a 3-cat spam loadout or even 2-cat spam with Aphrodite's crossbow. It's really good. On its own, I just kind of feel like it's kind of like a regular weapon like you'd see at any other time. I don't know, I just feel like it's all right, and I don't know, it's just kind of mediocre. It's just Earth Spike Spell, 2-shot cluster bomb weapon, pretty basic. However, pair it with a 3-cat loadout, it does really well. And yeah, it's still good, but it's number 4 on this list. Alright, number 3 is Blot Shotgun, and this weapon is, I mean, it's kind of going to be like the number 2 weapon, except it's a little bit worse. It's usually 2-shot, sometimes 1-shot, just depending, I don't know, on like cluster bombs or people's health. It's kind of weird. However, what really drags this weapon down is the fire rate and also the capacity. It's only got 3 shots, meaning you're going to take over half the ammo just to kill someone. So yeah, that's kind of what drags this weapon down. I mean, it's alright, it's pretty good. I mean, and honestly, I feel like that this weapon is pretty balanced. However, as I say a lot, I feel like balanced weapons are just not the meta. You need overpowered weapons in order to win games. So, yeah, I wish more weapons were like this. It's pretty good. However, it's just not as good as the other 2 I'm going to mention next. Alright, number 2 is Bigb Oven. I feel like that this is just like a better Blot Shotgun, and it has a higher capacity, higher fire rate, and I don't know, its damage is not higher. It's actually a little bit less. However, I just feel like that this weapon just overall performs better. I don't feel like it's ever more than a 2-shot, just as long as like you can hit close to people. It always does pretty good. And this weapon used to be like the best weapon in the game, and then it got nerfed quite a bit. However, yeah, I feel like that this weapon, again, is just pretty balanced. It's just a balanced weapon, which is saying something considering it used to be one of the most overpowered weapons in the game. But yeah, I really like that this weapon's balanced. Wow, it's really fun to use, and yeah, I just feel like it deserves number 2 spot just based on overall gameplay. I mean, you guys might disagree with me. You might want to swap around weapons, but that's all right. I don't know. I really like this weapon. I think it should be number 2. All right, so number 1 is C4 Basket. This by far has like the most damage out of all these weapons, and I found consistently hitting one-shots more than all the other ones. However, the gameplay in the background, I'll be honest, is not the best. Yeah, again, it's just because kind of cluster bombs in general not as good. But yeah, it was one-shotting more than any other weapon in this game, and I can't actually remember. I think that its total damage, it either comes out to like 170 or like over 200. I'll put the number on the screen right now, and either way, that is still pretty good and is way better than any other weapon on this list. So yeah, C4 Basket is, in my opinion, the best. It also has a pretty good capacity, pretty good fire rate. I know I used to rip on this weapon when it first came out, but I think it's been buffed since then because it does do pretty good. And honestly, guys, I think it's still kind of balanced, but a little bit better. And yeah, which is why I feel like it definitely deserves the number 1 spot on this list. So guys, that's going to conclude the video there. What do you guys think about this list? Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that I maybe should have swapped weapons out? Because personally, I don't think that I should, considering that the other weapons do like 90 or 70 damage. I don't know. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave any top 5 suggestions down in the comments, and I might get to them. Who knows? And yeah, as always, guys, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.